Hello, my friend. Welcome to our channel where we rest, relax, and fall asleep in a pleasant and comfortable way. It is my great privilege to be the voice you listen to as you fall asleep tonight. Tonight, we are going to bring you a story that will make you leave everything behind. Now, before our story, let's relax for a few minutes. Let's lie down in a comfortable position. Close our eyes and take a deep breath. Now let's imagine ourselves sitting around a warm campfire on a star-filled night. You can hear the cool forest air surrounding you and the gentle crackle of burning wood. Imagine these sounds slowly taking you on a journey into yourself. The warmth of the campfire brings a soft heat to your face. As you look around, you see the infinity of the sky. Sam and Alex have been friends for a long time and love spending time alone in nature. After busy weeks, they finally managed to make time for a weekend camping trip. As they set off in the early hours of the day, the road became even more exciting for them as a white fog rolled in. As they drove, the lush green mountains around them shone like gold in the morning sunlight. Sam and Alex often went camping and were always amazed by the scenery. Fields, wooded areas, and blue skies stretched before their eyes like a painting. So much so that sometimes he would miss the road while watching nature. Sam and Alex usually preferred to get lost in nature instead of talking on their nature trips. After driving for a while, they parked the car and started walking to the campsite. The road was so spacious that they didn't even realize how far they had walked. The leaves crunching under their feet reminded them of the peace of being in nature at every step. The leaves of the trees shimmered in different shades of green, and the birds hiding among the branches sang cheerful songs. A gentle breeze gently swayed the upper branches of the trees, and the sun's rays shone through the leaves, creating small sparkles that danced across the earth. As Sam walked, he felt like he was on a cloud. When they reached the campsite, they pitched their tents and sat down, looking around, mesmerized by the immense landscape. The forest stretched as far as the eye could see, at once powerful and protective, yet mysterious. There was a slight chill. The air smelled fresh. After setting up their tents, Sam and Alex took a long sigh and sat down to catch their breath. The fresh pine scent in the air filled them with a deep breath, and the tranquility of the campsite spread across both of their faces. They looked around in silence for a while, admiring the beauty of the forest as far as the eye could see, thinking that it had both an eye-catching and magical appeal. Lost in the quiet and intimate nature, Sam took the coffee he had brought with him and turned to Alex and smiled. "We deserve a cup of coffee now, don't you think?" Sam said. Of course, Alex's eyes lit up because coffee was Alex's favorite drink. As he heated the water for another cup of coffee, they both sat around the fire, not looking at each other, just listening to the sounds of the forest. They closed their eyes and let the gentle rustling of branches, the chirping of birds, and the occasional cool breeze touch their skin. It was as if nature was offering them all its rhythm. As the coffee began to bubble, the pungent smell of coffee wafted around, perhaps waking the little animals. They both sat around the campfire with their hot coffee in their hands. As they sipped their coffee, they listened to the wind rustling through the leaves. In the silence that surrounded them, the warmth of the coffee gave them peace. "This coffee and this peace was exactly what you needed," Sammy said. "After the chaos of the office, it really felt peaceful to me too," Alex said with a smile. After a while, the sky turned slightly purple with all the colors. Clouds gathered on the horizon, slowly covering the sky and casting a light shadow between the trees. "I think the rain is coming," Alex said with a smile, pointing at the clouds. Sam looked up at the sky and agreed with Alex. Eventually, the rain began to drizzle, and the two friends sat down to drink their coffee at the entrance to the tent. The sound of the rain was much more relaxing for Sam. He turned to Alex and said, "Can you hear the melody?" Alex said, "I can't hear anything, but the sound of the rain really soothed my soul." Sam said, "I'm listening to the melody of the rain right now. It's like a song written for me." As the raindrops fell on the ground, a fragrant, earthy smell spread. Sam and I think we are in the heart of nature today, and nature has given us the best day ever," Sam said. Alex laughed and nodded. "For a moment, I feel like everything, the whole world is inside this tent, like we've left all the chaos and stress outside behind." Throughout the night, the rain played a peaceful melody over the tent. Each drop made this quiet and serene moment a little more special, as if each drop was a secret whispered to them by nature. When they woke up in the morning, the smell of the earth accompanied them as the shining sun peeked through the clouds. When they came out of the tent, they looked around carefully and saw how the whole nature was shining, how nature was refreshed with the rain. The tiny drops falling from the trees sparkled with the sun. Everything around seemed to be revitalized. Sam and Alex thought breakfast would go well after looking at this beautiful face of nature. They pulled out some sandwich ingredients they had brought from the city and turned on the stove to prepare some fruit and hot tea. Alex added freshly sliced bananas to the peanut butter he spread on the bread, while Sam heated the water and prepared the pot. The sound of the tea bubbling in the middle of nature, routine with breakfast, soaking up the energy of nature in the morning with every sip. Alex said, "This place is really great. It's like we've left everything behind," Alex said. Sam nodded, feeling this tranquil moment in every cell. "This is our little paradise," he said. After breakfast, they set out for a walk. On the path, there were flowers, grass, and tiny cliffs of mushrooms. As they walked in the rain-soaked soil, they felt the freshness of nature with every step. As the sun rose, the forest became brighter, and they began to walk along small paths in the shadows of the trees. After some distance, for a couple of hours, they enjoyed this natural wonder, sitting by the water, taking photos and realizing the moment. They felt re-energized here in the peaceful arms of nature. At the waterfall, they had a small picnic with snacks in their bags and relaxed watching the sun retreat behind the forest. Nature had presented them with countless beauties throughout the day, but perhaps the most special moment was just the two of them, sitting in peaceful silence in the midst of this unique beauty. They decided to return to the campsite. In the afternoon, as Sam and Alex built a fire and drank tea, the sky slowly began to light. Dark gray clouds covered the sky like coat. As the first raindrops fell on their tent, a sweet earthy smell filled the air. The rain gradually picked up speed, and small droplets began to accumulate outside their tent. The drops created a sweet rhythm as they gently hit the ground, as if nature was playing a melody for these two friends. The two friends decided to go inside the tent and listen to the melody of the rain. The sound of the rain and the warmth inside the tent gave them peace. As they looked out of the tent, they felt how calm everything was and how much nature had come alive. The rain was hitting the leaves of the trees and cascading down like tiny waterfalls. This natural orchestra let them into a deep peace. It rained off and on throughout the night, but instead of dampening their spirits, it made the camp even more special. As they fell asleep in the heart of nature, in the embrace of the rain, the wind, and the forest, they both experienced that pure serenity that is so rare. The next morning, the rain had stopped. The sun was shining on the droplets on the leaves. Everything around them was clean after the rain. The trees, the grass, the flowers were fresh. When Sam and Alex packed their backpacks, relax a little after this beautiful story. You take a deep breath. You feel the fresh air filling your lungs. You think that with every breath you take, You become more integrated with this nature. You are in front of the campfire. Slowly, the warmth of the fire spreads throughout your body. You feel peace and comfort from your toes to your head. After a while, you turn your eyes to the sky. Under the twinkling of the stars, your whole body is filled with peace. The silence of the night gives you confidence and peace. Everything is calm, everything is peaceful. Slowly the flames of the fire begin to diminish, but this comforts you even more, because now the night is as peaceful as a blanket wrapped around you. As the flames of the fire slowly diminish, you surrender to the silence of the campsite. The stars continue to twinkle softly in the sky. The moonlight illuminates the surrounding trees with a faint silver glow. Everything is calm and peaceful, as if telling you to live this moment to the fullest. With this serenity, you take a deep breath. With your breath, your whole body relaxes. Your thoughts slowly drift away from you like leaves carried away by the wind through the trees. The last embers of the fire gently glow, leaving a warm light to accompany you. You hear the sweet hoot of an owl greeting the night, as if all the creatures in the forest are sending you off on a peaceful train journey. You lie down gently on the ground, feeling the softness of the grass and the constant energy of the earth beneath you. As you watch the stars, you realize that each star is a light that shines the peace within you. Your eyes slowly close while the sparkle of the stars continues to dance behind your closed eyelids. The gentle rustling of the trees and the gentle sound of water in the distance open the door to your dreams. In the simplicity of this moment, you feel your connection with nature strengthening. It is as if you are part of the forest, a reflection of the stars. Everything around you seems to come together to offer you a peaceful sleep. Slowly, you leave the world behind and fall into a sweet sleep. This sleep takes you on a journey through the forest. In your dream, as you walk softly among the trees, you experience the peace of discovering every detail that nature offers you. With each step, the sun of the earth and the splendor of the trees fill you with an even deeper serenity. Now it is time to say goodbye to nature. This night will be a unique memory for you in the peace and freshness of sleeping in the heart of nature. The serenity and peace you have taken with you will be with you all day long. Now you can leave the heart of the forest, keeping this moment in your mind. But know that the peace here will always be a refuge you can return to and find again. Sweet dreams.